Let me start with a moment many medical students dream about, the day you finally graduate from medical school. So after years of lectures, countless exams, long nights studying anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, you finally wear that graduation gown. And for a brief moment, you feel like the hardest part is over. But then comes the next stage, internship. And this is where many young doctors encounter the real world of medicine for the first time. Not the textbooks, not simulated clinical cases that perhaps you've been handling while in medical school, but real patients, real responsibility on your shoulders, and real pressure, of course. Now, before we go any further, it's important to say something clearly. Medical internship is an essential part of becoming a doctor. And it's where theory meets practice. It's where students become clinicians. It's where you begin to develop confidence in diagnosing, managing patients, and working within healthcare teams. But at the same time, internship is also one of the most demanding periods in a doctor's career. And the reality is often very different from what students imagine. During medical school, many students, they picture internship as a period where they will finally become doctors. Of course, that is true. They imagine learning from experienced consultants, participating in exciting clinical cases, making meaningful decisions about patient care, and to some extent, that does happen. But here's another side to internship that people rarely talk about, the workload that comes with internship. People rarely talk about the workload. Interns, they often find themselves working extremely long hours. Talk about the early mornings, the late nights, and sometimes back-to-back shifts with no resting time in between. And because hospitals are busy environments, the interns often carry a significant amount of responsibility. Talk about writing notes, checking and clerking patients, requesting investigations, following up lab results, of course, communicating with nurses, all those, coordinating patient care, all while still learning how to navigate the system. It's quite overwhelming, and it can feel extremely overwhelming. Another reality of internship is the steep learning curve that comes with internship. In medical school, mistakes happen, mostly in exams. So during internship, mistakes can affect real patients. It's not just about exams, but real patients. And that realization alone, it can be very intimidating. So many interns, they experience moments where they question themselves. Am I doing this correctly? Of course, it's normal to question yourself. Did I miss something? Should I have handled that differently? You'll find yourself questioning the decisions you make, and that pressure can weigh heavily on young doctors who are still building confidence in their craft. Then there is the emotional side of medicine. There is the emotional side of medicine. It's not just about intellect. It's also emotional side of medicine. And during internship, many doctors encounter situations that stay with them for years. The first patient who doesn't survive, it will stay with you for years. The first time delivering difficult news to a family, it will stay with you for years. The first time managing a critically ill patient. These experiences are not just clinical, they are deeply human. And learning how to process those moments is part of becoming a doctor. But it's not always easy. It's not always easy to learn how to process such moments. Another challenge many interns face is adjusting to the healthcare system itself. And by this, we're talking about complexity of hospital environment. I will talk about the hierarchies in the hospital environment, protocols, administrative processes, and sometimes interns, they feel caught between different expectations at the hospital environment. Consultants expecting efficiency, you have senior residents who expect support, nurses who expect clear communication, patients who expect reassurance, and learning to navigate all these dynamics takes a lot of time. And for many interns, the first few months will feel like constant adaptation. For many of you, it will feel like constant adaptation. And there's also something else that many people outside, of course, medicine don't fully understand, and is that internship is not just physical. It's not physically demanding, not just physically demanding, but it's also mentally exhausting. And after long shifts, interns often go home carrying the emotional weight of the day, thinking about the patients they saw, the decisions they made, the things they might have done differently. And over time, that constant pressure can actually lead to fatigue. Over time, it leads to fatigue, which is why support systems during internship are so important. Support systems are so important. Talk about support system in terms of mentorship, teamwork, encouragement from seniors. I know these things can make a huge difference in an intern's life. Now, despite all these challenges, internship is also one of the most transformative periods in a doctor's life. It's one of the most transformative periods in a doctor's life. It's where confidence begins to grow. The first time you successfully manage a patient independently. The first time a patient thanks you for your care. The first time you realize that your knowledge can genuinely help someone. You know, these moments, they remind interns why they chose medicine in the first place, and something interesting happens over time. What initially feels overwhelming slowly becomes manageable when you experience such moments. Your skills will improve, your confidence will grow, your decision making becomes faster, communication becomes clearer, and interns begin to feel more comfortable in their role as interns. And that transformation is one of the most rewarding aspects of medical training. But at the same time, internship also exposes many young doctors to the realities of healthcare systems. Talk about resource limitations, administrative challenges, workforce shortages. You know, these experiences, they often shape how doctors view their future careers. Some become more passionate about clinical practice, others become interested in improving healthcare systems through policy research or even innovation. In that sense, internship doesn't just train doctors, it also helps them to understand where they might want to contribute within the healthcare ecosystem. So when people talk about the reality of medical internship, it's important to see both sides. Yes, it's demanding, it's exhausting, and yes, there are moments of doubt during the internship period, but it's also a period of growth, of learning, of transformation. It's a stage where students become doctors. And while the journey can be difficult, it can be very difficult, it is also incredibly meaningful. So if you are a medical student that's preparing for internship, here's something to remember. You are not expected to know everything. Please forgive yourself not to know some things. You are not expected to know everything. Internship is a learning process. You will make mistakes. You will ask questions. You will grow. And over time, the things that once felt intimidating will become part of your daily practice. It takes time. And if you're already an intern watching this video, know that the challenges you face are shared by doctors everywhere. Every experienced doctor you see today once stood exactly where you are. They learned, they adapted, and gradually they found their place within the profession. So medical internship is not just about clinical training. It's about resilience, humility. It's about growth. It's the bridge between theory and real-world medicine. If you found this discussion helpful, I would like you to share your experience in the comment section. Your internship experience. What has been the most challenging part of medical internship for you? And what advice would you give to someone about to begin the internship? And if you're interested in more conversations about healthcare careers, mentorship, and the evolving future of medicine, consider subscribing to this channel, that is the Medical Hub, because medicine is not just about treating diseases. It's also about understanding the journey of those who practice it. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.